Well, well, well. What can we say about this Sacramento Miners franchise team? Other than we have been choking at an astronomical rate lately. Of course, against the Colts, we got destroyed early and almost made the comeback, but choked the comeback. This one was just a straight-up choke. We were in control of the game for the most part throughout, and then had a big 11-point lead and still ended up losing. Our season is now in jeopardy, going against our division rival Miami Dolphins, who may even be ahead of us when it's all said and done. It is not the case, but breakout running back is definitely something I like to see. Of course, Miami losing their last game, it seems, at 7-7. They desperately need this. I mean, we need this. They need this that much more. That is how crazy it is. Didn't seem like we got a player of the week, but obviously with all those touchdowns and a pretty good game in general, Tony House has himself a dev up. And honestly, I wish we would have won a game or two before this because we could sacrifice a game just to get him this scenario. But now, even though I really want it, I mean, we lose any of these games, we might be out. We might have to win at least 2 to make it. At minimum 1. You know, we went from the 5th seed to the 6th seed after losing 1 game. So, you know, doing the math, you lose 2, there's a good chance you're out. So, I mean, not good. Not good. Let's take a look at the team, though. Obviously, Tony House with those 3 touchdowns, that might be the best way to get this scenario. So, might be able to win the game and get this scenario by, you know, running it at the goal line if we even get there much. But, yeah, this is a team that has definitely fallen apart a little bit lately. I mean, we still at times show that we're really good, but overall, there is just too many mistakes and too many blown opportunities. Let's take a look at Miami, how many injuries they have, which are none. We, of course, are in the division with them, and we see them a lot. But, you know, there's, you know, some people that come in new and don't see the team, which, if you are, maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe. That'd be awesome. If you're not new, really appreciate continued support. Kenny Pickett, very accurate, throw power at 89 now, which I don't feel like is normal for him even this season. Cam Akers is a problem. A.J. Brown is very solid. Landry is the biggest problem at receiver, though. It's not even close. Honestly, don't even remember that they had a number 3 or 4 wide receiver. It's always number 2, and then obviously A.J. Brown does his thing too. Irv Smith, not bad. Left tackle, one of the best in the league. Left guard, solid. Center, solid. Right guard's pretty good. Right tackle's one of the best in the league. Left end is a problem. Right end is all right with that high finesse. Ed Oliver has been really good against the run against us. Brian Burns is a massive problem. Joke with Devondre Campbell are solid. And then Diaby is very fast, obviously. Cornerbacks, Woolen is a problem, but we actually did really well in the pass game against them last time, I'm pretty sure. Josh McKnight is actually not bad for a rookie. And then Brisker, don't remember a whole lot about him when he goes against us, but his zone coverage is low, so that might be the reason. Go to breakout running back. Let's see. I think it's 150 total or 3 touchdowns, which is something he did last week, I suppose, so definitely doable. It's tough because, like I said, you know, when we don't focus on the ground game, that's when we do our best on the ground, so I don't know if I want to actually focus on it. I kind of want to just go throw it medium and then, you know, work with what we can work with. Anytime we start the game out with run inside, run outside, we start the half at like 10 rushes for 30 yards or something. It's like, it's so bad. It's like they know we're focusing on that, so they give themselves boosted numbers or something. I don't even know, but we have maybe a couple of upgrades. It'd be nice if House had another one. He doesn't. These are all backups, so we won't worry about that. Let's head on to the game. Here we are in Miami. Another really nice weathered game. Are we going to ever see any sort of weather? Like, does it rain? Does it ever snow in this world? Like, what verse are we in here? Of course, you know, this is a big game. Obviously, we have a breakout with a running back, and in general, we need to win every game here. I mean, I would say we might need to win 2 of the last 2. Definitely can't go 0 for 3 here. We absolutely cannot. So this is a game we look at on the schedule and say, this is winnable. This is a game we have to win. Let's go out and do it. No more messing around. And we start receiving the ball. I mean, we've lost a bunch of games in a row here, so I don't know what could really go worse. Goodwin, who lost last week's game on a walk-off fumble pretty much, he gets the return to the 29-yard line. Obviously feeling a little iffy about him right now. Not really feeling super proud of him at all. Fisher, let's take a look at those numbers. Once again, the interceptions keep flying, but 27 touchdowns, 19 interceptions. We're at least keeping them equal. This, you know, they're opportunistic, these defenses. You give them an inch and they take that damn inch. That's a little sus, but it is what it is. For the 29-yard line, House going to start off with a loss almost. Once again, the goal would probably be to just get the rushing touchdowns in there, but I'm just trying to run the ball in general to run the ball. And Kennedy's got some room, and I didn't even want to go up for that. I actually switched to the rack catch, and it just didn't register. Can't go for any aggressive catch with this team, where you have to jump up at least. Obviously, we've caught a lot of underneath aggressives. And misses the throw because of pressure. Smart to back up, ready for that blitz, and it means nothing. To the 34-yard line, Kenny Pickett obviously having a pretty good season. Don't really need to see that. We just need to win the game ourselves, but off to a really bad start to do so. And out there is the D lineman, Morris. Struggling to actually get sacks and tackles for a loss, but he has been pretty damn good at least applying a little bit of pressure. And we're backed up a little bit. Sneed, the freaking pass rusher, does a good enough job open space against a running back who's elusive. Gains a yard. That's all right. We gained 0 yards. They lost a yard, so, I mean, who's really the worst team of the two? Oh, that out route's nice. It's our fault, but that foot wasn't down. We know the pain. Finally, it goes our way. All right, both offenses starting off really poorly, but at least, you know, it's an equal crap fest. I don't really care if we're both flinging crap. I mean, no one wants to help. I didn't fight that because I just didn't know. Kennedy, we don't hate that look. It looks pretty nice. Going to go to House, though. Guarantee yardage, whereas all these other plays have guaranteed absolutely nothing. Actually, I lied. They've guaranteed punts. Evans, why not? Nice cut. Evans gains most of that. Inside zone for the 35-yard line. Looks pretty good. They obviously have to trust the receivers. They have to go against them, so they're like, screw that. And House doesn't get it. House actually doesn't get it. We might not get this scenario. We actually might not. They're telling me to freaking punt it, too. And nice run for House. Kind of tricked them into thinking, you know, power back. Just unlucky that he didn't get that yard last play. They're going to go with another power play, but strung it all the way outside, and there we go. Cooking up a little bit. A little bit. Not a lot. Just a tiny bit. Here goes Cody, who's been a little disappearing. A little bit of a disappearing act lately. It's run left, which is probably not smart because it's not. Yep. Especially since it's against Burns. I'm just sitting there like, I don't want to go against the other guy, and then I just rather go one-on-one against Burns. Makes sense. Burns is now in the zone after that one. There goes Kennedy, finding his spot in the defense to the 35. Emmanuel Ogba's injured now, which definitely helps, especially the ground game. They really don't want us to run the ball, even though like we're not very good at running the ball anyways. There you go. We gained 3, 5 for 6. Great start on the ground today. Love it. Will we be able to break out a single big one today? Probably not, right? From the 32-yard line. Oh, my God. House is literally like no help. There's no help. Gain 6 on the cutback. Going for a deeper look with Kennedy. Alberto, you want to catch it this time? Nice. Alberto, not also very fast on that play. Looked really slow. Was that actually him? Didn't look like him, dude. He like ran slower than even Cole Turner. It was so slow that that's an insult to Cole Turner. That's how bad he was there. Oh, there you go. House fighting, gains about 9. Moving a little. I mean, it's something. It's something. It's slightly looking better. The outside. And House is so close to scoring. Yeah, I don't feel great about this. I also don't like the audibles, so I'm going to run it anyways. And there goes House for number 1 of 3. Nice cutback. Great truck and good drive for the score and 1 of 3. Nisraldine on the delay. That is a late hit, but they didn't call it. And you know what? Put a little bit of fear into Kenny's eyes. You never know. Even if you take that 15-yard penalty. It wasn't so late that it was like dirty. It was just slightly late. Slightly late. Already kind of half diving. Kind of in the mind of it. Good tackle. Still a decent little gain for Akers, though. Spreading out the line. I almost pulled McKenzie out because I didn't see... oh, that's a good cutback by Akers. I didn't see A.J. Brown out there. I was like, let's move him inside. Akers might be some injuries because he's way too good of a running back to not be at 1,000 yet. I mean, even Tony House is there. We do mix up the ball really well, though, I will admit. Outside of giving the ball to our backups, Tony House is just the workhorse. Oh, Montgomery forced them, though. That will be short. Or not. Man, they really give the our opponent team, no matter where we play, the benefit of the doubt more often than not. That looks short. We took the lineman, and Nakobe Dean was there to pick it up. I'd rather have the safety take the lineman and then Nakobe get the tackle, because safeties are just as bad at tackling as anyone on this team. Jones? Oh, I'm glad he went short, because anyone going against Jones could easily stiff arm him. But end of the first quarter, it's okay. We got the lead. It's something. Like I said, we really need that win. Is that Nakobe Dean going against? Okay, they fixed it at least. The deep out. He's got him. Yep, I knew it. I hesitated because I was like, surely he'll get over there, right? Nope, Marcus Jones cooked. Irv Smith, the tight end. This is the most favorable matchup for Marcus Jones that he's had all year long. Going against a short tight end that's not even that fast, and yet he still gets burned by him. As we get to the 19, I mean, that fumble makes me lose a little bit of faith, but at the same time, he's still been really good in the return. So give him the look, I guess. Even though I'm really unhappy. Good job on the block done. We lost 2. 10 for 27. Nice. Avocado. Thanks. Kennedy. Oh, my. Got to get that at least catchable, but at the same time, do I even want it to be catchable? I don't know. Last time we ran this, they blitzed us out of our mind, and we didn't get it off in time. Let's see. I mean, similar result. Good throw. They gained 6 on the first carry. What are you waiting for, Dean? Thank you. All out. Just take him. Back to the 21-yard line they go. Let's get a stop. We always run the blitz from that side, the other side, so we throw him off a little bit. And there you go. Is that Marcus? It is Marcus Jones, who has a ton of sacks on the season. He is really good at that. Covering short, slow tight ends, not his best. Blitzing the quarterback, not bad at all. Finally, something. We get off the field. Oh, done. Bro, who is that? It's Devondre Campbell. I don't understand. I actually don't understand how Devondre Campbell's even close. I don't care if he has him cut off, whatever. There's no way he's even close to us on that. That's crazy talk. Alberto gets the first down. That was a quick first down strike. Wow. Really hope Tony House doesn't get hurt, dude. Just spoke it to an existence. All right, we gain a yard because the line just, I mean, they face off against anybody. They suck, but let alone a good team. They're like, hell no, we don't got that for you. House on the block. That's weird to say. Not really that open, but done. Yeah, doesn't get to it. Not really open. Try to throw that ball out a little bit further than, needed to be because you don't want to get picked off. Kennedy, trustworthy. That's the thing that's nice about him being so big. Even when he's got like a yard separation, it becomes like 3 yards by the end of the catch. Kennedy on the deep kind of cross. Let's go back to House. I mean, it's guaranteed yards in a scenario game, and in general, I mean, it's 9 yards. 9 yards is 9 yards. Don't know what you want from me. They keep giving it. I'm going to keep taking it. Oh, I need a better block from Cody. There it is, a lineman, I think. Was it actually? It might have been a DB. Dunn could score. I like the look. I like the look a lot, and Dunn will not, which, hey, oh no. We might have to run it in. Darn. That sucks. Last time we got a score here, but I don't know about this time. I think they're going to stuff us. Or not. Tony House, number 2. 2 of 3. Back-to-back weeks with 3 touchdowns, perhaps. Dean out there, one-on-one tackle. Beautiful. Gained only 1.5 at best. That much space. Great chase down. Beautiful. That was like legendary stuff. Oh, I don't know why. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God we caught a piece of him as he was running through. Richie James ain't that fast, but he had a lot of room to work with. Went for a pick when I was out of position. We could have easily stopped him for like, would have been like 3rd and 4 or something. Oh, nice spin. Now that would have been a late hit. Landry catching it really nicely over the kind of middle of the field. Struggling here a little bit. Defense is doing what defense usually does, which is sell. Oh, McCollum's all over that. That's a tough guy to cover, I will admit. It's blitz time. I think Tyndall needs a backup. I know we're trying to like fake him out. Tyndall, great tackle. Beautiful. Kind of made it extra work for him because he was already sitting there, but at the same time, if that was a route, that would have been GG. Akers is gone. Allen on the step up. Could get a bait here. I mean, that's about as good a coverage you're going to get, and that will be a coverage sack for Von Sneed, who's really not been good this season at all, but a couple of coverage sacks has made his numbers look pretty decent. He's probably at 6.5, 7-ish. For a rookie, that's not bad. Well, that's a nice double move, but doesn't get it, and wow, there goes Morris. I mean, they might be out of field goal range. I mean, why wouldn't we return this, though? Like, why would we expect a fake? Well, I don't really want to run a punt return, but could be a blessing in disguise, this mistake, you know? And that ball will not make it. It's good enough distance, just didn't make it. Clutch. What's his name? Cheating? He still couldn't even hit it, even though he's cheating? That's pathetic, dude. Cheat and you still can't get All right, here we go. Handoff in the inside and try to cut it back left, but we had to run so far away from, I think it was Ed Oliver on the inside, that we had no choice but just kind of run into them. Kennedy on that deep out. They have the look. That's not super open, but it is Cody. Holds on. Nice catch. Strip to line and spike it. Want to keep those timeouts if I can. 26 yards is not guaranteed. It's a little out there. Got the receivers out. Dunn could be my look. End zone look, maybe. I was kind of predetermined. Dunn. You little hero. You little hero. Maybe shouldn't even call this timeout because we're kind of giving them the chance, but that freaking, I hate it so much. Throw out a sack is just a disaster. And there goes the tight end, Cody. Touchdown. Not bad. Not bad. Up 2 scores now. 14 seconds. We're in the zone so much we can see their route, so this could be a jump by Dean. I thought he was going to throw it there anyways. Knew where it was. Still gave him the look. Him breaking that tackle kind of helped us. 7 seconds left in the 40. If they can get like a quick shot to the inside, have themselves a chance at a Hail Mary minimum. That was not a great press. Yeah, I wanted them to have the short place. And I will say Akers tried, but maybe tried a little too hard. Lost the clock, and we'll have the ball at half, up by 14. With only 1 touchdown away from a superstar Tony House as well, which is insane. Passing yards, I mean, we have them by the yards by a little bit, but the score is what matters the most, and we have them by that a lot. Words. Oh, we don't get the ball at half, actually. Okay, well, people probably screaming the whole time saying, "You don't get the ball at halftime, idiot!" It's like, yeah, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. To the 21-yard, 22-yard line, actually. It's still all right, though, up 14. Ball or not. Obviously, having the ball would be so much better, but at the same time, we live, we move, we are all right. We know the routes of our opponent. And yet, Jones doesn't want to cover his own guy. Maybe want to get to the outside, considering it's your freaking coverage. I wonder how many of our issues arise because of Marcus Jones. Sure, he's a good blitzer, but it's like literally it. Oh, that was a good play. Good read. Oh, good tackle. I thought he was going to slip off. We actually had some rush in there. It was close. He got pressured. Pick 6 there would have been pretty nice. 1st and 10 from the logo. Oh, that should be a holding. That's not a face mask, right? That's a holding. I think you accept it. 2nd and 11 or 1st and 20. I think you go 1st and 20. Plus, it's where they're on the field, right? It's equal either way, but they're like in field goal range almost. You know, they're like past the midfield point if we don't accept it. All right, so far so good. They gained 2 yards, so they go from what would have been a 2nd and 11 to a 2nd and 18 on par. We're in a little bit of a blitz. Oh, no. Good hit. Did he catch that? And he gets inbound. He gets the 1st down. Wow. All right. Guess it doesn't really matter what you choose because they were gaining it either way. That kind of sucks. Oh, it's a great cutback. Jeez, Cam Akers just knows where to go. I mean, he's not really getting many yards, but he's avoiding us every time. It's a great move for us to get inside in front of him, but did a really good job there. And, oh my, there goes Landry. Oh my, there goes Landry. He's so good to the 14-yard line. He's ridiculous, dude. Let's go a little bit of man coverage. Man coverage, just kind of get away from it. And oh my God, I don't know what it is about Landry. He's actually a cheat code. Like, I thought that was a pick for McKenzie. It said it's an 8-yard gain for Landry. I don't understand. Dree. Yep, I said it. And out there is no one as Bishop gets burned by, like, the 5th-string freaking tight end. TJ Allen also injured. I mean, we're pretty dead set that the only way we're going to get this is through the air, but we still want to run the ball. Or not through the air, through the touchdowns. Still want to run the ball. Great blocking, guys. If we get this, it'll be one of the most undeserved scenario wins of all time. It'll be fun. It'll be crazy. Oh, my God. Again, dude. It's kind of my fault for... Nice hit. But it's kind of my fault for getting involved, but, you know, kind of running into the lineman a little bit. But, like, it didn't say throw out a sack. It didn't say the ball was hit. It just said inaccurate. He just missed it. Every goddamn game. They dink and dime us. I try to throw for even 15 yards. I get picked. It's starting to get real damn annoying. I ain't gonna lie. It's really starting to get freaking annoying. Allen's back in already, which is pretty great, though. Still get... Oh, was that my coverage? Good tackle by Bishop. I thought I had the running back. Good save. We're at the 9 now, at least, defensively, so... It's not going to be super easy to get in from here. No, though, with the 5 wide, we'll see. We'll see. Who we got? I'm going to use her Landry. He's too good. Inside. Could be a hold. Be down to the 1 if not. Could be a late hit. Wow, that's a GG. 1. First and goal at the 1. I mean, sure did. Good luck stopping that. Choke job. Choke job. Nice tackle. Novak is injured. Their fullback. Great job out there by Helms, though. Gotta love that. Could be a little left. It's a play action. And that's a fumble. Take him down. That's all right. To the 16-yard line. That is a bit back. Tyndall all over that. Do you not just, like, run, like, max freaking coverage? If we give this up, I give up. Oh, Dean says, gimme! Screw your field goal. Nice jump on the play. Oh, my. Finally, somebody steps up to the plate. That is ridiculous. This has been too much stress this last couple of games. House to the outside. Nice catch. Gains about 8. Damn, only place he's gaining yards, to be honest. The play action to the right as they're kind of coming off that other side. Good throw to the tight end. Gets almost a first, or 10 yards anyways. Oh, this play action could cook. This could cook. You got to take it every time. He's kind of behind it. That's Tariq Woolen, though. Damn. Kind of forgot that they have him. Kind of forgot a little bit. That was kind of close, I guess. Although Woolen didn't probably agree. House did what he could. Gets blasted. Loses a yard. Good blocking, guys. I mean, it's not easy to run the ball when 4-man rush takes on 6 players like nothing. Kennedy. Every time. Every freaking time. Every time. Like, do I just go rack catch and hope for the best? I don't know. I really don't know what to do there. It's just crazy. Marcus Jones on the fielding. That's a great punt. You don't even need to run down there. It's so good. This scenario is looking a little less likely now. He can't even get down the field, let alone near the freaking goal line. So annoying, this team. Morris with the double push. Oh my, that's a great block by Akers. Akers is so annoyingly good. He's so smart. It's so annoying. Like, every time, he seems to do the right thing every time. And they're going to get that first down, even though it looked like we should have easily had them below or behind the line. I'm not really sure what we do in the offseason. Like, we need a pass rusher that can actually get to the quarterback, but, like, we invested high in Snead. Nick Bonito's the best rusher, so, like, do you replace him or do you replace the guy that you put a lot of money into, or picks into, if you will? Come on, get out there. So we're just not getting a push. Like, we're losing every matchup every time. Man coverage, I don't really care if they get the first down, which is why I'm not really too pushed on trying to stop the run if it's a run. Although, you know, never mind. Bonito one-on-one against Akers, can't bring him down. Press man blitz. Got a lot of players. They want to hike it. They don't. Fourth quarter, up 7. 1 touchdown from a scenario, and we need the win. Come on, defense. Oh, nice. The rush just got there immediately. Tyndall with 1.5 today. I think same as Marcus Jones, actually, because he was on that play, so imagine they would have given him one. Got to cover that slant, and he gets open last second. Oh. I mean, it's like you knew it was going to happen to both of them. Who do you want to choose? And just didn't get enough rush, and A.J. Brown makes it easy when he gets bumped through. Every time that happens is so annoying. I get that's the whole point of it, but it's so annoying that it happens literally every time. Nice hit by Dean. Loss of 3. All right, defense. Get a stop. This offense sucks. We need you to do something. Oh, the running back picks it up perfectly. There's no one on the inside. First down yet again. I thought with the timing we had on that snap jump that we were going to get him easily. And, of course, Akers, the GOAT, makes the play every damn time. Yeah, not today. Dean seems to kind of have the number when it comes to the run game, at least. At least got something going for ourselves. Get up there, guys. Oh, we just overran it a little bit. And somehow that's a first down. I mean, I'm not really sure how Cam Akers just falls forward on like 10 players every time. Yeah, I don't think Dean should be going against Landry in man coverage. Oh, my God. Jones, nice tackle one-on-one. Number 3, Mr. Cam Akers gets a takedown, finally. Back to the same kind of look. Allen kind of stepping into that middle spot. Got to drop down. I mean, how much time do you need? Allen with the jump. Holy crap, this line sucks. This is why we always lose. This pass rush is terrible. There's just nothing. I mean, both lines suck, really. I mean, 17 for 29 with 2 touchdowns in a scenario game. Like, you just can't do anything. There's no blocking. There's just nothing. I mean, that's just ridiculous coverage. Looked like somebody got past, and then, you know, it just didn't happen. I don't even know what to tell you. Same kind of look. We're just asking to be beat, I suppose. And done. What a throw and catch. I mean, there was so much traffic there you couldn't even see. I mean, honestly, like, if you didn't see that route, you would have thought we were just throwing it into coverage for a pick. He just out of nowhere gets there. I remember this play. This play actually scored us a touchdown not so long ago. Pulling it out in our time of need. Kennedy. Nice stiff arm attempt. Gains 8. Only chance Tony House has is a touchdown on the ground. Or just a touchdown in general, I suppose. But it's got to be a touchdown. Tony House, though, finding some room for once. To the 49-yard line. I want that scenario, but at the same time, I really don't want to lose the game. Kennedy's probably my look here. Perfect coverage. Fisher's just going to run. Barely outrunning everybody for a gain of 6. It'd be nice if we just got some sick blocks and we just scored on a rushing touchdown from here. Stiff arm doesn't work. Gains 2. We're in field goal range, but at the same time, this play has worked for us. Oh, they won't give it to us. We've run it too many times. I'm going to say the throw to Tony has been really good, but that works too. Big Ron, they got a lot of linebackers up, but at the same time, there's no one on the actual line. Oh, good job, guys. Good work. Just let him walk right in. Why not? 3v5. Can't even block him. Good job. Good game. House back on the ground. I mean, I don't like our chances here. That third touchdown is not looking promising. House fighting. Gains about 7. 2-minute warning. I don't really like the play, so I will let it hit. All right, here we go. Tony's open. Does hold on to the 20. I mean, for this to go perfectly, pretty much have to have it work out exactly in time. And he gets some blocks. Tony House gets the first down, which almost seals the game. But in this case, scoring the touchdown is the best way to win it. So I'm just saying, could this actually work out to near perfection? Especially with their backed up again for some reason. Tony House is fighting. They're covering it. I can't run the ball either. Throw it away. Should have been running the ball anyways, but yeah, that was a really dumb play. I should have called a timeout. Obviously too late now. No! We're literally, like, this is so unrealistic, but, like, we're literally risking the game here to go for this scenario. There's no way this works out, though. Like, there's just no way. Tony House is not going to score on this. That linebacker right there, whatever it is going to cover him, and we're not going to get the scenario. And the run ain't going to work. Whatever. Got to go for the win. Dunn drops it, dude. I don't understand. I actually don't understand. That's literally impossible. Like, that's actually impossible. The catches he's made, that is literally rigging. It's literally scripted. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, that's the only definition for it. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, they're probably screwed because of the time, but, like, you've got to be kidding me. Dropped. If McCollum picks that off, we could go for the score. Super unrealistic, I know, but it's a scenario. Got to go for it if you have a chance. And that little punk play is going to really screw our chances because that's going to do nothing for them. But it's going to take away our chances at the score. Drop the freaking pick. Doesn't go out of bounds, really. Had a chance to go out of bounds, doesn't. And we will not get Tony House's scenario. It's a tough one, but in general, that second half, dude, that thing went flying by, dude. It zoomed by. But we ended up winning the game, which is all that matters, but that really sucks. Could have had Superstar Dev now rather than having to wait for the Super Bowl for, one would assume, Tony House's actual dev up, assuming he even gets one. But yeah, that's a little bit of pain. Could have had one now. Would have been a huge help for the rest of the season and our push for the playoffs, and if we end up in the playoffs to actually win some games. But ultimately, even though we got outplayed, we were able to win the game, and defense has been struggling. Of course, they only gave him 14 points, but letting them go up and down the field, and really Miami cucking themselves more than anyone. 2 rushing touchdowns on 67 yards for House, 32 yards receiving, but ultimately it was just, there was no ground game. Like, we just had no blocks. 3-man rush, and they get in there instantly. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't, but we got a lot of sacks, which was a huge part of this one. A couple interceptions, which helped, and then Cheatham luckily missed a field goal, which probably played some sort of factors. They were kind of like, it was like tinkering with like 2 possession deficit throughout the game. We got a couple of upgrades. Let's knock him out, I guess. Eddie Bishop with his own coverage, now 74 overall. I don't know what his actual zone rating is, but a speed doesn't hurt. 92 speed, 85 zone. That is not bad for the youngster. Field general for Nakobe Dean. I'm feeling Star Dev coming up at the end of the season, to be honest. Goodwin, I guess you go deep threat because I think that's the best chance to get a speed upgrade, right? And that's kind of what he is, I suppose, even though he doesn't really play. 3 to release. I thought I would have 3 to speed. That would have been insane. And then Fisher, medium is still his if situation. So I guess, once again, field general. That's the first thing that shows up on there is medium, which he gets 1 to each, which is fair enough. We could have an upgrade like that for the rest of his career. That would be great. Plus 1 to each upgrade would be nice. But anyways, did not get the scenario, but we will take a look at it just in case. I thought he played well, but I was hoping to see more. I don't think he played well at all because the offensive line was terrible. But yeah, sadly, we just blew a golden opportunity for a superstar dev running back, but what can you do? Nothing's guaranteed, and we do make ourselves 9-6, putting ourselves in a better position for the playoffs. If we win one more of these 2, I think we're locked in, but if we lose these next 2, we very well could miss. So hopefully you found this interesting, you've had a good time, you found it entertaining, and hopefully you come back for next episode where we'll be taking on the Arizona Cardinals, who have won many players of the week, so I have only assume they're a solid team. Let's take a look. They are 8-6 at the minimum. So, yeah, they're also fighting. Could be a good battle these last 2 games. And, yeah, if you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, really appreciate continued support on the channel, especially this series, especially this late into the Madden cycle. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PK Plays for non-Madden content. And that is about it. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya.